of the new keyboard joystick mouse interface. It's an Atmel processor with a USB host built into it. We have a small USB, and we have an adapter. We have a power connector. And we have a cable made up that plugs into the PSP. Okay, so we'll put the adapter in, we'll set her down, and we'll write right there. We have a 9-volt battery, which we're temporarily using to power just the USB device. We're drawing the rest of the power for this device from the PSP. We have a standard USB keyboard. Okay, we're going to plug in the USB keyboard because this is a USB host. We're going to plug in the connection to the PSP, which is totally unmodified. We're going to plug in some power. That's just to power the USB keyboard. So we'll power our unit up. And you'll see we're moving the keyboard. We can go in. We're going to change. You see here. I just redid my configuration. Exit. I can navigate over here to video, for instance, and I can start a movie. I can turn around. I'm not going anywhere near the PSP. Okay, the PSP is totally unmodified. This is a straight plug-in application. We already have the drivers for a mouse and the full USB keyboard. We're finishing up the drivers for the 3 different types of joysticks that will plug into this interface. Okay, on the interface here, only that chip is really being used, just the tiny one there. All this extra stuff is for a prototyping board, so very easily this entire interface will fit inside the PSP. Okay. The other advantage is the software for this one, you do not need a JTAG to program it. You can program it through the USB. So we'll be adding driver files, and a person will be able to reflash their system and reflash their interface. So here we are with the full keyboard control of a PSP with no internal modifications, no modifications to the USB keyboard. It's a plug and play operation. We're mapping the joystick to keys on the keyboard, which will then map to any button or any control on the PSP. So you'll be able to totally remote control. This happens to be wired USB. We have several joysticks which we're doing the drivers for that are totally wireless, and a USB dongle plugs in place of the keyboard. This is a proof of concept for the freestanding serial interface to the PSP.